Well, does spell it out. Backside plan going to be called for by NRG. And fights to be taken. It's Brock. He's given that open sideline. Grabinho is going to be taken out. They know that Ara's in the vicinity. Fault line definitely avoided. Sidestep for now, and those shots as well are hammering into the side of it. GIANTX, I mean, they can't withstand it.
There goes the flank. Ara had to be that constant pressure because retaking from spawn, almost impossible. They've got a high-low, higher, left side, upside. Five-player stack facing.
All over the place here. It's a flash to dodge. Juked across the board and Brock with a four-piece attack.
Som's orb can come back up.
Yeah, Som barely getting out of there now, and the fault line does cleave its way forwards, and there needs to be a bit of pushback. GIANTX are starting to make their moves and stand their ground onto this site. Open access towards it. Clean as anything with their retake. It's up to Brock just trying to shred them where they stand. Odin in hand, it was the weapon for the job, but he's no match for it, not against that many players. GIANTX do answer back, despite Shane paranoid to go on either side of things. Looks like a flood defense attempt here by GIANTX from Greenio, and West Side gonna have to dig deep to try and hold against Mada. Rifle in hand, leads a charge for his team. Down, fault line in through main just to try and cut this one up, and it just tries to play West Side in, but Som's got the coverage there. He's got that main choke point. Util in the hands is not ideal for this Giant squad right now, and Flickless has got it all to do. The spot like this, back against the wall, between a rock and a hard place. It's an impossibility in the face of Ethan. Single avenue, GIANTX looking to apply that pressure relatively evenly, but with Flickless removed, now it's just down to that garage pressure, but even they're being dismantled. The trades are just intact. NRG always so keen to claw it back whenever it feels like GIANTX might be in an advantage situation. Ara, can you really even make a play towards this? Even your every move anticipated, it is useless in the face of Mada. 6-1. From to the flank, these cages obfuscating the line, and now looking to hop all the way back out with that paranoia, but right from the side there's Ethan immediately traded out with Som. Supplementary there with the fire. Flash in your face, but this pit, how the hell do you deal with it? Hard going. GIANTX feeling like they have to make at least an attempt to scale forwards, but no signs of life from them. Mada is just dropping them. Same could be said for Brock. Rifle to work with. And that might be the difference they needed. Still with Mada, he's watching for it. These info peaks again being punished.
Why do you need an info peak when Westside's already locking them in?
You already know that they're over towards A, and Westside now going to be getting contested. Feeling the heat as well. Players moving all around him. It looks like Mada just has not a care in the world with the way that he's pathing. Gonna recognize where Westside could be, but the shots are missed. His timing and chance. On wide, Som's going to be the one to be playing that backstab now. Off from the side, but again, feeling it from Flickless. Trying to take that swing in that fight, not ready for the position that Som was in. Lots of havoc and chaos. The drone to try and clear him out. We'll get that time, but he's got the TP for that occasion. Still, spam down. Down with Ethan gone, maybe there's a chance. Still, there's plenty more util where that's coming from, and NRG are willing to just play this one out. Nana Swarm's going to be replacing it shortly after that. What else have they got up their pocket? And we'll see it now. Mada with that swing, he does adjust his aim in time. Kills potentially going away at GIANTX. Best chance in a long time for a round win. Good calm and adjustments with the aim, and just nothing going right for them. Nothing at all. 11-1 on a half, man. Wrap this up. Here we go, sending it forwards now. Ara's going to be blinded up though as a result of it, but Westside with a punish. It's a team that's looking to get aggressive. They got those flashes and taking the fights forwards. Pistols in hand. Still, you got to maintain your composure. Mada's being overwhelmed, and the shot's just going wide as anything. GIANTX setting the pace now, tempo forwards, but oh my God!
No way!
There's no bloody way!
Kill this man!
Someone get rid of him! Garage could be main. It's a tap to try and drag him out wide. Cloud is smart. Patient play from him. Really biding his time, and now Brock steps forwards here. Cloud spotted! And Brock gets 4! No more second chances. Som, you've got 4 players in front of you, and what's your decision to make? A lot of sound cues, a lot of util being held down, and nobody looking! Som cleans them all up! And almost controls it down for the ace, but a 4K will do the job nevertheless. That is just absolutely unbelievable. Crack a couple of heads, but
they are so fast on the flank here. Ara and Cloud
trying to make a move for it, actually holding back onto CT. GIANTX doing a decent job of just trying to vacate the premises as that nade does explode, making it really uncomfortable for NRG, and they're going to be threatened now from that flank. Like we were talking about, double dab still as that smoke drops down. Ethan knocking off their heads. Still, GIANTX are in control of this one. Player advantage. Stairs, a lot of damage done. One shot will do it onto the CT players, trying to make the swing out now forwards. That's damage through the wall. Westside almost going down as a result of it, but Scuba has to adjust and has to really expect multiple angles now. Does he expect this? Cloud spotting the position, the damage is done. He's already trying to run this guy down, surely. 19 HP, Cloud just needs one shot, and he'll land it. One way. Wolf's going to be dropping down. Paranoia being held for that contact. Just taken off from afar. Nade rebounding. Sees does connect. TP! Not in time. Som can't escape it, so he will go down, and that might just be a gun donated. Grabinho, here's your chance. Here's your time to shine. What a shot. Immediate with the adjustment. Immediate with that macro aim. Still Scuba is there with a cleanup. Claws it back into the favor of NRG now. They can get a bit of a move on over towards A, but they did give up guns in the process.
They know that Cloud and Arrow were pretty far away, but Cloud has made good timing over to defend the A side.
30 seconds left.
And with the Spectre, 26 HP, barely sees Matter in time, and he can't quite adjust his own aim, so dropped down, brought down Arrow now with that rifle. Looks to do work of it, but it's a 1v3 that he's dealing with.
It'll be a huge round to win.
There's too many angles as well to clear. Just in pit, it's going to be Scuba who takes a peek and contact first. The head rolls off the shoulders, so can be main control. Lily maneuvering away and around the way that these Giants players are trying to put a stop to it. The pit drop down now. This is becoming an impossibility. The retake into this one, you need a couple of kills to be claimed to your name if you want to have another go. Looking for that re-clearance. Over towards a Rubble. Catches the contact onto Mana, and he's going to be overwhelmed just from that. Bit of a delay there with a double peek, but he gets the job done nevertheless. Neuro50 even going to be committed. Yeah, potential spam now. Find their way in, but again, retaking with the operator into this. This dire stuff. Without Horn forwards, Ethan holds the line and holds the ground down. 3 in a round for him, and Arrow wants no piece of this. Bot being broken, that's a Paranoia. Those catch, Matter.
Not thinking about Cloud.
Not thinking about Cloud, yeah, just wrapped his way to the side there. Open himself up, Showstopper committed, but Cloud beams him down regardless. Now for Ethan, needs to be covered.
30 seconds left. Fight planted.
Odin in the hands of Brock. Nightfall now going to be built up. That's going to be committed though on the defender's side. GIANTX want to use this one now with a Paranoia. Brock's forwards trying to aggro fight. And look at that. I mean, the Odin just tearing him to shreds. 2 players removed, but the trade is intact. Now left hand to that 1v3. Too much for Ethan, the IGL. Going straight into the Odin, but they know how this one plays out. Nightfall forwards. That Paranoia will not save you. It's Ethan fully leading the charge there. Bullet to the dome. Grabinho no more. Backside control now looking to be gained. That's Matter blinded up by his own team, but it matters not. Ethan as well going to be filling in the gaps to ensure that any stragglers are accounted for.
Flickless goes for a solo challenge when his team aren't trying to flood.
Out of the vicinity, but he might be in a position to potentially punish here. The Caesar does catch. Horn has to be dealt with here, but that wall just disrespected. Pushed over it, especially with brought down, and Albert Shear still splits them up. Som in a spot to really contest. Just hanging off to the edge of this smoke. These players are none the wiser towards it. It's running and gunning by Cloud to eventually get that trade online, bringing it into that 2v2. Ethan spraying, 8 bullets left. Cloud contests. Does win it out now. Scuba though. Late stage backstab and just a little bit of bait made it. They weren't aware of his spot, but now revealed. Arrow, half of the defuse, full sticking. Sticking the Scuba. Knows the timing into it, Lee. He can do some damage here, might be the difference maker again, but that nade just sails straight past him.
And the Odin spam is so good.
We're safe to stand.
Brock is a genius with this thing. Makes it sing like a musical instrument.
Big ults to use if they choose to do it, but GIANTX I think need a few more kills if they want to contest. Flickless, past it, triggers that sheer wall up. Som holding deep now. And smoke available to make sure he can play in. Cut them off before he can really get going. That's a showstopper that's committed. Ethan is going to be no longer the wall, but again, not anticipating the Som's in that spot. TP behind you, another personal kid. He's right in your minds, and that is another round win by NRG. Run away back in here. This is a very aggro play. He's going to be definitely avoided. That's a deep push out towards him. But how do you trade out the Odin? Brock locks down the avenue. There will be no fight in them. Cloud still holds his ground down towards it, but again, it's just been dismantled. Get done currently, sitting at 10 and 7.
Cage triggered.
Feeling like maybe he does have to take matters into his own hands, but he's not clearing that corner, not clearing that side, and Brock lying in wait. Hasn't slowed down, has he?
He is destroying people with this weapon.
And slowed him down. Nightfall now going to be used, committed, off to the side, try and make some moves, but that's an ult committed on either side. Matter with that showstopper, looking for targets, sees no bodies. Flickless is forward, but doesn't anticipate Som's position. Got a handle on absolutely everything here. Adjusting in time, and Odin spray down. Brock sends Grabinho packing.
Oh, pretender to the crown. You haven't put in the hours that Brock has.
No, just, I mean, listen, it's hard. It's hard to hold down mouse 1 in that spot.
It's not the most skilled matchup in the world, the Odin versus Odin, is it? But it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
This is brutal. If you only tuned in for Champs Playoffs, as we watch Cloud try to save his gun, If you only tuned in for these playoffs, absolutely.
Used to talk about it as that limiting factor. Hello, Matter! Outlaw and handed that open avenue and angle. Makes full usage of it.
A great anticipation. A great anticipation that GIANTX were doing a mound into that door tap. They've done this C defensive default quite often, and Matter's ready for it.
Now forward again. An aggro play for the final round of this half.
Great anticipation again there from Ethan, jump spotting that corner.
Spot Paranoia off to the side, Prowler in your face. Too much to really contend with whatsoever. Flickless, that's your turn, but again, you're going to be meeting that triple face. Does well to adjust and at least ISO potentially one of the fights, but traded out. Steel Garden.
It's perfection.
Overlapped, it is. And NRG are playing like it. Poetry in motion. The way they're moving, always making sure to take fights together, always making sure to trade. And always one step ahead of the game plan. It's up to Westside. Guardian, hit in your face. 1v3 retake. I want to believe, and maybe kills like that gets a little bit easier. Still, 5 bullets left, and you've got to try and find a few more past that point. Som is arriving now towards it. That TP, or at least the plant, is at least planted down, but that near side just floods all the way through. GIANTX trying to hold on to this one. It's a defending the smoke from Som, layered down to try and get him into the action. And so much damage done to these Giants players. Chewed down to barely anything at all. Single bullet and a swift breeze is enough to do them in at this point. Som himself low. And that 2v2 could come down to these heroics. Grabinho finds it, and one shot surely will do him in. Scuba, 3 bullets left. Drifting around, trying to hunt down those sight lines, spotting where the players are. Again, either side is weak, and it comes down to the individuals. Time ticking, though, on that spike. And Scuba has to get a move on, and GIANTX in control of it. Might be contesting early here. We'll see how this one goes. Flooding with the classics. Forwards is the fight to be taken. Matter, Matter, no way, no way. It's not like this, man. Useless in the face of him. You can't be getting away with it, NRG. GIANTX, just when they think they have a brief rest, a respite from it.
Quite a lot of it on the defense side, not exactly his fault, but man, getting him online is a huge win condition. And the moment the duelist diff is enormous.
There's the all turn. Haunt spots it, reveals them all up and beamed from every single angle.
Fully cleared B main, and I've got a triple stack on C.
Fully following those sound cues. Arrows up and above, but again, he won't get anything done, and that showstopper. Short work of Grabinho. Goodbye.
It is immaculate from NRG.
Good night.
They have got a complete read on what Giants are doing. Like I said, they got info on 3 different parts of the map there.
Well, they're just chasing them around the map, off the sound cues.
Yeah.
Rourke sees the traces, he's like, okay, well, I've got the bigger gun, so...
Yeah. It's not fighting for extra control, not pushing spawn or waterfall.
The tap, now an attempt to punish Grabinho. Hello! He's entered the server. Flank can go down now with no more problems, and that's an ult earned up. Cloud lets it loose. Absolutely everything to try and keep them into it. Nightfall scatters just the one tag. Stomp forwards now. Spraying them down. Kind of looking for the reposition as that door opens up. Trying to threaten that they could be approaching from multiple directions there. That Paranoia also sweeping, and Giants have got their backs against the walls. The shots need to be landed, and landed they will. Damage done. Grabinho is the one to stand up. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, and he knows you're going for it. The jump spot, trying to punish for that wall, but these players are being turned into mincemeat. Down into the choke point, Som with 2, TP into the back lines. This is Grabinho looking to make a play. This team on his back once more. Has to be the case if they're to survive here in his upper quarters. Plants, tapped, hello. Brock's a bit asleep at the wheel there. Westside's being handed an opportunity. It's a 3v3.
Mini-map moment, maybe? Didn't have his eyes on the prize.
We said it was going to take moments from NRG taking a foot off the gas to let Giants back in, but again, Grabinho asked to do the most. The trading has been impeccable from NRG, and it's no different here in a round like this. Trying to take it into the final few moments. Westside have a lot of damage done, still dishing it out. Scuba trying to creep his way back into the fight. Watching for it. Haunt immediately dealt with. Pit is going to be down, but Arrow's already down for the count. That's a seize and a nade. All cannonaded now up with that Paranoia, and there is no chance in the world for Cloud. This is surely it. The spike out into the open. No chance whatsoever. Giants can be sent straight down to the lowers, and NRG, no messing around from them.
They came to play today. NRG from the very beginning looking to dismiss these ideas of slow starts. And Flickless just playing for extra time on that big stage, because there is no hope here in the 1v4.
NRG Every single player on top form, every single idea going wrong. They have been on top of it all, and now they are sailing further forwards in that uppers, and they send Giant all the way down.